down. We got iron.
Oh yeah. Are there other questions I can talk to you about while these guys keep trying to open this thing?
I shouldn't ask.
By the way, the clay is about that thick, and on the inside of that is the glass. You might guess why he's having a little trouble getting the door open.
So how thick is the glass?
Well, it's going to be about 25 centimeters wide by probably 15, 20 centimeters deep.
Good.
It will fill most of the bottom of
Always
that.
go the other way. If you think it's going to be broken anyway, knock it over.
Yeah. We got a good space behind me here.
Okay, so you can see he's now got the door open. Now he's just trying to get some access to the bloom itself.
Let me know if you want the hook.
For those of you who can see inside, which will be a very small percentage of you, I know, you'll actually be able to see some of the charcoal stuck onto the outside of the glass, still glowing red. Sadly, that constitutes coal. It should be glowing bright red. Yeah, the whole thing, including the glass. It looks to sound like it if that's her, doesn't it?
Maybe you can do it, maybe you can't.
So if you two will be so kind as to open up that sheepskin, that space is on hold for a lady who sort of earned her place back in the late.
I say dump it.
So he's got what we call the bloom hook in there. Nice big piece, and he's trying to poke and get behind to try and pull. But as you might understand, he's got a pretty small window he's trying to work through.
Oh, that's entertaining.
Adventure is what happens to somebody else far away.
No, that's okay.
Okay, toss it. Back towards the coal.
Okay.
Yeah, back towards the coal.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
And over she goes because they found they couldn't get it out conveniently. At this point, Rig, who's the one standing to this side, his job is to make sure the hut doesn't burn down around them.
Yep.
Now they will try to get the bloom out so they can go to work on it.
And he just took your
Can we
water.
put you back in your spot near the rock? That'll open things up a little bit for the audience.
How long does it take to make one?
To make the furnace, they spent about 6 hours on it yesterday. Then they stayed here for 4 or 5 hours, running a very small fire in it to dry it so that it was here for you.
Brigida, they have a place out in front for you, Brigida.
Come straight through. Yeah, we'll just move Aminder. Once the two of them are ready. The two cold comments you keep hearing are all about the glass being frozen on.
Grabbing it and he's hitting with his hammer at this point.
So at this point, instead of trying to pick it up and get it up onto the rock, they're actually just trying to knock stuff off there. Ragnar, did you want a hand trying to lift it?
Okay.
Do you want a hand or you want? Okay. You start. If you need it, I'll give you a hand. Up they go. Okay. Now I can get back out of everybody's way. So that is a huge amount of glass hanging on around the outside of an iron bloom.
Yeah, you know. It's that way.
Hit where he wants to hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it sound different?
Go there.
I'm going to suggest you flip it over. We'll knock the mother
Yeah,
off
go
the
get
back.
the slide.
Okay. Up. So, if somebody else got stopped, finish your stroke. Okay. They don't try to stop in midair.
That's one of those cute comments, by the way, when you're holding a 6 or 8 pound hammer, right? The reason for don't stop is it's a 6 or 8 pound hammer that's falling. You can see the bits of wall coming off, the bits of glass as well coming off. And in the meantime, Rig is trying carefully to make sure that none of them step on one of those pieces, which are, you know, cold. No more than what, 700-800 degrees Celsius. So you can see it all being knocked off.
Rather close to Kate.
Yep.
Go.
Now I get this big lump. Okay.
You notice how much it smashes when they start moving it down? And after a moment or two, what you'll actually hear is the sound will change. Hear that difference with a little bit of a tink to it? That's them actually hammering on what's becoming a solid metal block.
Funny shape.
Funny
Can
shape.
we take that side and put that side down?
I believe Kate's all trying to help Mark.
Yell if you need an out.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Go.
Let me know if you need bailed out there, Mark.
Yeah. Nice solid sound to her.
Stop.